With it right here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 821 Central Coast. Mom and suicide, always arsonist. I step in the booth and gas, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
Muy buenos dias to all the beautiful linda raza out there on YouTube Landia. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Gracias to all the day oneers. Hey, we're still saying Feliz Navidad around here. So, hey, Feliz Navidad y qué cabrones. All you cabrones that want to talk mierda all year long, but then you want to give gifts. Why are you giving gifts? Because they brought gifts to Jesus. Gracias all the day oneers. Everyone inside the members only. We're going to talk about the YouTube Yarda nominees. And the nominations are from the association. But before we do that, I need some alpha brain. And I'll just give you some context behind the scene. I'm chilling, man. I'm straight chilling. All week long has been a blessing, man. You know, sometimes no plans are the best plans. You know, social media gets us all twisted up. Oh, I got to be on an island in Maldives. I got to be on an island in You ain't got to be nowhere but where makes you happy, man. Home, that makes me happy, man. I'm a homebody. So again, I took the whole week off, man. A lot of people are grinding today. Hey, saludos, man. I was just inside Cholo Truckers Live right now. I know he's grinding. He's burning up 18 wheels. And hey, long hauls equal long dollars, ¿verdad? All right, you guys. Hold on a second. Let me take some alpha brain. Then we're gonna go inside the chat. And then we're gonna talk about the YouTube Yarda Awards that is gonna be dropping next Tuesday. Okay. It's next Tuesday. I had to think, what the hell day is it today? It's the 27th. It's raining. This is my weather, gente. If you didn't know, my birthday's coming up. I'm a Capricorn, and that's why I display all those strong Capricorn characteristics. The number one Capricorn characteristic, in my opinion, the number one Capricorn characteristic is patience. I could outweight a motherfucker real easy. Like you will crack before I crack because again, Capricorn shit. We're very, very patient. Another thing is we're more visual observer thinkers than want to be the loudest person. Because the loudest person usually, well, again, this is street shit, but the loudest person usually is the weakest person. And the loudest person is usually the one that's going to tell on everybody. I mean, let's just keep that a buck, man. I don't know why all these pages they call Adam LA General, LA Warlord, LA Adam 22 will be the first one to sing at the police station about everything he knows. Okay. And if he gets busted, he's probably going to PC up, man. He's probably going to PC up, man. He's going to shit on himself. He's going to PC up. All kinds of shit's going to go through his head. I think some shit's gonna happen on that show pretty soon, man. Pretty soon. He keeps bringing rivals on there. He keeps stirring the pot up. You can only like the banda world. You can only stir the pot up so long before reality bites you in the ass. But hold on a second. Let me get some alpha brain, gente. Not gonna be a long live. I'm chilling with the family. This week has been great, rejuvenating. As soon as that new year comes, I'm going fucking scorch earth on a couple different projects that I got. Again, financially, I'm talking in the real world, not on YouTube. And on YouTube, it'll trickle over. As soon as I get more time on my hand, we get more time to YouTube. Órale. Give me a second, gente. Dallas Cowboy for life. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabrón. Hold on a second. The paleta, what does it say? Mint infused Moonrock minis. My. Yeah, what a wet day, man. I woke up. This is my weather, though. My birthday's coming up. My birthday's in January. January 14th. I know some people don't like to put their birthdays out on the internet. It's funny, huh? Oh, your birthday. People are a trip on the internet, man. What a trip, man. I think living a transparent life is better being straight up who you are is better, then oh fuck, man, they released my phone number, they released my address, they fucking release it. I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? But it's been crazy. It's been cutthroat, man. It's been cutthroat. Hold on a second, after Leo, and that's right, my boy. Dallas Cowboys for life. That's right, my boy. I seen Beyonce. You guys played yesterday, right? They had Mariah Carey opening up the Ravens game, the super mega star, and then you had Beyonce doing the halftime game, and they're talking shit about her. They'll talk shit. Critics are gonna talk shit about what they want to talk shit about, man. She had blonde hair. Well, so what? Well, it's not her natural blonde. Who gives a fuck? What do you care? But anyways, pundits have to be pundits. That's their job, man. They gotta write articles, right? The National Enquirer. Mm, my. Double A's in the casa. The Al-Anon. What is it called? The AA. Alcoholics Anonymous. AA. He says, Boxer won, the people's champ. Okay. Okay. Well, he didn't get his hand raised. I mean, he raised his hand, but that was on his own thing. And again, I'm over that shit, man. I'm over it. Uh, it was bitter because we actually got sabotaged, man. Some guy thought about how the world is gonna see me get my ass kicked, and what I gotta do now is gonna cost me thousands of dollars and time and mile high thousands of dollars of time. There's no apology. If the person was as big a person you thought, character wise, I'm not talking about tough guy. Well, tough guy wise, we already know that was a facade and that shit got exposed. But if the person had any character, there would be an apology, man. You're never going to hear an apology. I'm pretty certain about it because, again, these individuals are pretty set in their ways, right? 50 something years, you're pretty much set in your ways, right? It's going to take a come to Jesus moment for you to fucking come to Jesus and realize, you know what, some shit was dirty, man. That was dirty shit. But you can call him. It's all good, man. Lucia Sabrina de María. Hi from Iowa. I appreciate you, amiga. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días. Feliz Navidad. Todavía estamos diciendo feliz Navidad a todos. Y que it's still Thanksgiving. Don't forget, unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. And he shall be named Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Beautiful, man. I could say that on repeat without ever getting tired of it. Okay, but the one I quoted was in the book of Luke, and it said, Today, and this is the NIV version. I know some people, NIV, Mike, I studied on the KJV, so cálmase. All right, cálmase. Unto us today in the city of David, the Savior, our Lord, is born. Can't get pretty much clearer than that, right? Happy holidays to you. All right, you guys. So, what were we talking about? Oh, the YouTube Yarda nominees. Hold on, I'm sipping on this little. I like buying these mini Cokes because they're smaller and you really just need a blast of sugar. It's like Pisto, man. Like, I can't even buy 18 pack no more. I can't buy. It's like, how could I? Now when I look at an 18 pack, I'm like, all that shit in my system at once. What do you think my system's doing it with it? It's rejecting the poison. But here we are getting pedos, man. I did that for too many years and I stopped at the perfect time. I think I added about 10 years to my life, man. At least 5 years by trickling it down to occasional. Instead of it's Friday, el cuerpo lo sabe. All right, man. Let's go back to it. So on the YouTube Yarda Awards, I did 3 categories, and I'm gonna ask you guys for your nominations right now. So I'm gonna state the 3 categories. I'm gonna state them. And then as I state them, you guys in the comment section, let me know who's your nominees. Because I really want feedback from the people. I know me and Chemo doing it okay, yes. And I named it the association. Well, that's what they call it, the association. Okay? You can't just join it. The associate. Again, it's all YouTube shit. You know what I mean? Cálmase. Some people take YouTube things so serious. They want YouTube things to spill over in the real world. That's nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. YouTube is nothing that what Snapchat is. IG is. Facebook is, Threads, or I don't even know what else they got, right? It's all entertainment at the end of the day. If you're gonna throw a punch over anything that gets done on the internet, you really got to kind of get a life, man. And I understand words. Okay, words. Anyways, let's go. First category. Who do you guys? I got three nominees. I want you guys to drop it in the comment section right now. The Pendejo of the Year award. Go ahead, drop it in the chat. Who gets the Pendejo? And there's three of them. Matter of fact, shout out to the beautiful wife. She's the one that ordered them. She ordered 3 Oscars for these awards, gente. What a trip. Now it's going to look better than last year because we're already leveling up. The tuxedos and the suits, you already know. They're in there, $2,000-$3,000. They're in the closets. That's not leveling up. But the Oscars that the wifey got this time are leveling up. Hold on, gente. Give a shout out to the carnalito EBK también. I heard that he went home. You're blessed, my brother. God bless you, the family. The biggest miracle is life, bro. That's the biggest miracle we can have. Is we woke up this morning, man. Everything else is fluff. It's all fluff, man. O sea, Solomon called it vanity. In Spanish, vanidad. That's just something you want, but you don't need. But you want it. I'll hold. McDonald's play Boulevard West. Come get some. I told you that a dude from Clifford, he came over to Salinas and he ended up blasting a lot of us up, man. I told that to EBK one time too. He was always going to Quimas though, all the time. 6, 9 months, 3 months, flat year. But when he touched down, an eighth usually took care of the job. And sometimes the cash too, right? Because motherfuckers need cash, okay. All right, anyways, the pendejo of the year award. I'm gonna give you, I can only remember 2, but I'm putting at least 3 in each category, maybe 5. First one is obviously Alvin. Obviously Alvin. The way he contradicts himself, hypocrite. Forget about it. There's too much to pick from. Okay. The second one, I nominate that dude Snowman. I nominate that dude Snowman. Let me give you my reasons why. This is all YouTube bullshit anyway. It's all internet bullshit anyways. But since some people want to act tough on the internet, want to apply tough guy rules on the internet, well, in computer land, you can't do this, you can't say that, you whatever, right? Those kind of rules, right? Then how about saying you're a real one, but then do the ultimate net banging phone call of the year? That is what got you a nomination on the Pendejo of the Year award category on the YouTube Yarda. When I see you, but I'm telling you on the phone. And I'm actually telling the whole world. So I actually got evidence. I actually got evidence against my. Oh my gosh, man. The internet's a trip, man. The internet's a trip. Pancho Zapata, que bole, Mikey. God bless you and your familia. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Jesus is the reason for the season. I mean, that's what I believe, my personal convictions. I don't have breath in my body without him. And here we are. And that's why you see me go after the dude that wears a mask and runs the anti-raza community, bro. You don't joke around and make a video and say, someone said El Señor is a PDF file. You don't joke around, bro. Why don't you joke around with another religion? I'll hold. They say that dude wears a mask. It is what it is. Leo, I send mines. We got door security, so everything's good now. We're getting watched over. Saludos, Mikey Tapping show support on lunch anymore. That's right, my boy. I know a lot of the people are getting it in today. Hey, keep getting it in, carnal. Get at me, man. Because next year, these next coming years, you're going to be able to do some money moves. If you need a little bit of advice, just get at me, man. Usually it's in real estate. And we could talk about how to get there, bro. Where let's fucking make our parents proud of why we came here. Use the fucking system. People say the system, the system. Well, it's the fucking tax system. I could talk shit about the tax system, or I could learn about it and work it. But there's a lot of complainers nowadays. Why they can do it and then they don't do it. And it was all mental. A mental shift needed to take place. They were just in their head. They can't do it. They can't do it. I'm oppressed. Or they won't say 47's the reason. They're already talking about that president, and he's not even fucking president. He's already getting more coverage than the fucking Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, the beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife. I want to give a shout out to her. She's the executive producer. Anything that happens on Chicano Street goes through the beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife. And so I appreciate her. She'll be coming on the show, you guys. It's just, man, it's work. It's work, gente. It's work. She be in some places though, like San Miguel de Allende. That place in Mexico will take your breath away, man. I think everyone bucket list is a trip to Mexico and that little town in Guanajuato. You'll never feel more Mexican than in that town right there. Grab a phone, upgrade phones. Make sure you got the newest phone, all right? Don't go with the Obama phones and shit. Get a new phone and get a little selfie stick or something. Shoot some fucking content out there. It's beautiful, man. People get mad. The motherland, Mikey. Yeah, but Chicanos and the U.S. flag. Well, of course the U.S. flag. What do you think? My parents came right here. Pops wore the tank top, the U.S. tank top, a U.S. hat, and he didn't even speak English. Man, you've been watching the internet too much, man. Don't let the internet give you principles. That's right. We got Mile High Hustle, the heavyweight champ. Denver, Colorado's in the building, my boy. I appreciate you, man. Gracias for tapping in. I'm way behind in the comments. I'm gonna go to the bottom and then I'm gonna scroll up. Gente, my bad. Mile High, my brother. Semas. Okay, so Snowman, Alvin for sure, and there's another third one. I can't remember who it is. I can pretty much remember. I know I have like 9 nominations, and that's just me. That's not even chemo. And I know it's gonna be biased. Ah, Mikey, you nominate yourself. It's puro pedo anyway, so don't take it that serious, man. Or chemo. Chemo. Drop like 2 or 3 of the golden ones, man. The golden ones. This year was a blur, man. Next year's gonna be a whole lot better. Mr. Manos just stepped in the casa. He just wants to remind the gente. Public service announcement. I'm a Pueblo native. Is that you where Aslan is, bro? Are you an old Aslan or you're a new Aslan? People are like, what? What's Mikey talking about? Just look out there. There's all kinds of information out there on the internet. What a trip. And some people just make shit up. All right, so that's the pendejo of the year. The second category is the best crash out. The best crash out of the year. So off the top, off the top, Lucky gets 2 spots. Not one, but 2. This is my opinion. He fucked up the interview with Lefty, but no one held it against him because everyone's like, well, that's why we like watching this tweet. You know what I mean? Keep it a buck. You know what I mean? That's why I like watching this dude. Me too. I watch it, not all the time or I mean, when do I have time to watch YouTube? But I'd rather be on it like right now. Lucky has 2 spots. Hold on, Hunter. And so he really didn't fuck it up, but the captions will say that, so you can click on the caption. And the second one was, oh, he crashing out on the podcasters. So that epic G Money video at the 2 hour, like 45-minute mark, the last 15 minutes, you start playing it there. And some people are calling it, well, he didn't drink the alcohol drank him. And he's interesting, man. He's interesting. Then he'll post that he's in AA the next day. It's a lot of ups and downs, man. It's a lot of ups and downs there. That's what I am gonna say. Um, but hey, to Hood Stocks, 200K. Come on, cabrones. You got to give credit. Gotta give respect. 200K? I'd be like, if I was lucky, I'd be like 200K, bitch. I'll hold. Old Aslan, that's right, my boy. And you know, the thing is, with the 2 year Mexican American War, bro, if you look at it from a historical point of view, just not the politics. The politics is what the behind the scenes. Okay, that's what really was affecting the community was the politics. But if you look at it just from a historical point of view, if you put both armies together, the U.S. was stronger because they weren't going through wars. They didn't go to like two guerras like the Mexican army. They went to two guerras. Okay, Spanish, French, and kept it moving. And then you got this US, all they've been doing over there is fucking eating good, you know what I mean? Eating barbecue. Estos cabrones, they make a fucking smoker. They probably invented the smoker around that time. They're eating good, and guess what they want? They want more land. They're not satisfied. Expand the territory. It's all they had in their mind is expand, expand, expand. And then of course, you know, if you got the Bible in your hand, well, it's by divine right that I'm expanding this. That right there gets people fucking pissed, but it is what it is, you know? I don't even know how we got into that old Aslan, old Aslan. Conrad, I said mine. That's right. Drum roll. Hit the drum roll. I'm not in the studio, cabron. Okay, so the Pendejo of the Year award, and then the second one was the best crash out. I got 2 nominees from Hoodstocks, and you know what? I think Norby's is in that category. I think Norby's. You know you're somewhere. Way. You know you're somewhere. I don't. Best crash out is the second, and the third one is the top moments. So for sure, if you're not in the best crash out, Norby's, if you're hearing me, you're in the top moments. But um, going to Alvin's studio. The double S just touched down in the building. All due respect, buenos dias to you. I appreciate you more than you know. Right here's Chicano Streetway. So I mean, the double S being LA is probably it is LA is Chicano headquarters. I'll tell you that. You know, and I'm right here just to I'm in the fold. Right here, we lay it down. You know, what I mean, look at the interview I had. I had the Brown Berets, one of the founders, on the channel, bro. That says a lot, man. He's right there where it all happened, where all the moratoriums went down. When it was being a teenager on the street was like catching an ass whooping, and it was like the police was a gang. That'd be a trip, man. I mean, people felt Rampart, and of course, we had our GTF here too, and so that's the rock and roll. But those were before the everyone was recording everything, so that's why that can never even be backed up or proven. That's all. That's always going to be hearsay. If you went to the PD station just because you got mouthy, you got whooped on, and they just let you out the back door. It'll only be hearsay, you know. 20-minute mark. The New Aslan or the Reagan Ranchos along the 101 and the 805, man. It was a meme came across my feed, cabron, and it said, "Who says the Grinch is not Mexican?" And he was in the middle of a road at nighttime after a party, and there's horses in the middle of the cement. It's a cement road, like a road. The fucking Grinch grabs the saddle on the back of it, boom, and jumps on top like es de rancho. The Mexicans make Grinch. Who made that character? Ragdoll boxers in the house. Oh shit! Fuck. People get people get mad because they're gonna end up on the internet. I mean, you don't want to be a public person. 200K subscribers for my dogs. Yeah, but no matter what he does, the reason I'm subscribed over there is because he's himself, bro. I think too many people are trying to be photocopies, man. Trying to be a photocopy of someone else is like telling God he made a mistake when he made you. Slap in the face to God right there. So there's a lot of people. That's what the people. Those are the people trying to blend in. I'm the cool kids. I need to be in the cool club. Those kind of people, you know. But yeah, 5.5 million dollars. Lefty got up, and Lefty felt Lefty was gonna get off, man. I'll tell you that. On that episode, go back and watch the Hood Stocks episode with G Money. You can't tell me that when Lefty Gunplay stood up, he wasn't ready to get down. You can't tell me that. The body language didn't say that. I just know it. Maybe it's better off that you've never even been in front of a situation like that. That's you're better off. But I see that energy and I'm like, no, he was ready to go. If you see it another way, I respect it, man. I respect it. He was ready to go right there. I'll tell you that. Oh fuck. Oh man, it's Christmas week, man. This is the best week right here, man. Best week of my life ever, up until this point right here. The Crash Out King. So yeah, okay, let's get back to it, man. I'm not gonna finish, man. Three categories. We could have more than three categories. Pendejo of the year, Crash Out of the year, best crash out. I don't know if Norby's is now one or top moment. And then top moments. The top moments. One of them has to be the Banda World and the Whack 100. He didn't even know he triggered the dude because he's 5 levels street IQ lower than him. Triggered him, didn't know why, and was genuinely looking confused. Genuinely. Like he wouldn't even know what the next move would be, how to do the next move. He wouldn't even know how to proceed. This guy. Keep making shirts way. Best laugh. Oh man. Internet's a trip, man. Internet's a trip, man. You'll have kids that would get picked on, and of course we're anti-bully here. Here, I heard Gunner say something. I was like, "Did that really happen?" I heard you say that shit, fucking Gunner. That really happened. He was on a phone call, and he actually said that. Well, I want to join. He actually said that. I want to join. Oh, yeah. I think no, there will be a no contest. It'll be a walkover. We call it a walkover, where you win the category so strong, no one can contend with you. He'll walk over and get the lapdog for sure. Let's call her risky. I gotta give it respect, man. At least it makes you think. Well, you say you're Chicano, but this is yeah, way that Americano, Mexicano. You don't see it. Aquí tengo un nopal en la frente, way. A lo mejor bigger than yours. Un nopal, way. I went over there at least 3, 4 times, I think, this year. So it's always good to connect, man. You seen on the last one, they put me on the 25th floor in Mex. 25th floor. But it was good to see the whole pueblo. But you got to know that shit does go down, man. You got that's where the street kind of helps. That's where the street helps. Because instead of just pulling up on a place and you don't know shit and you think, hey, yeah, woo de woo, and everyone's having fun, and you start clocking and seeing, okay, that dude's clocking cars. I mean, that's where the street is good, you know? You're right, because that would be an easy category to put a lot of videos in, to be honest. To be honest, I could put a lot of videos in that category. Yeah. We're coming up on 30 minutes already. How did the time fly, man? Shit. Chicano Yaki in the casa. That's right, my boy. Hey, pues at least sabes donde eres, way. I feel bad. I've heard of people, pues, there's different situations in life, pero, they're adopted foster kids or they don't know their lineage. And literally, it's like they can only just look at faces out in the world and wonder. That's a trip too, man. That's a fucking trip, man. Look at, we got Buzz 209 in the casa. I know you've been wanting to get in the ring again. I know you want to run it back and run the fade, my boy. I know. So we're gonna have some good cards coming up, man. We'll announce it to the people. I'm cooking it. I'm actually cooking it. Chief is just fucking bouncing and swinging. Spicy like chile verde. So a lot of people go to Charrito, this place on the west side. Shout out to over there. And their dish in Salinas, is the chile verde. If you want to know where to get the fire chile verde, it's on the west side. It's on the west side. Shout out to Billy Boy. R.I.P. Body language said he was with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he stood up and he was like, "No, we could do it. Like we could do it." And of course, Lucky's just, I mean, I would assume he's an aggressive fighter. That means that fucking that emotion, is what fuels the 12 cylinders to go throw with whoever. That's cool. All you need is that, and you do need a boxing coach. Get yourself a boxing coach. That way you could be lethal with that shit. Yeah, todos. Leave him out here. Come here, Bruno. Top channel. No, not a top channel award, but again, let me reiterate. People don't even know what the hell is the YouTube Yarda. Okay, you guys, this is something that started about now. I think it's about 3 years ago. Okay, it was during the first fight, which we all know was Cholo Trucker in the Gunner fight. People know that already. And at the same time, it was the one that created the whole thing. He's the one that should, in my opinion, have the trademark, copyright, slogan. If I had the trademark, copyright to that shit, which you can because it's like a phrase. It's like a phrase. Um, I'd be knocking these other fucking chumps that are trying to put my name on this shit, like Alvin. Alvin tries to say, "Yeah, what are you talking about?" I'll hold. Fight of the year. We could do that, my boy. We could do that. Man, the comments are like the Wild West. I'm telling you, man. But that's what makes it fun, man. MTP 408 is in the building. Here's another one. Okay, so a couple people have put their names in the stable list, and MTP 408 has already put his name in the stable list. People want to see it. Oh no, man. Let's just get past the holidays, man. Right now, I want to chill. Even my birthday month, next month. The big 44. Oh man, shit, man. Okay, here's another good one. See, now we got someone giving me feedback. I've been asking you for feedback, and you're sleeping on it and shit. Come on, Anthony. White 100 driver on comparator pass on the car. YouTube, yeah. Whack driving around, passed out. And is that a parody? That really happened? What a trip, huh? That would probably make me laugh. You see what I'm saying? So, it if you're a good comedian, it's gonna look natural. That's what I'm saying. I got to see the video. That'll probably make me laugh because I think Whack would be a good actor. I think he could play like you know some kind of pinchy lord, maybe. So, but do I see any Compa Raider nominations? To be honest, no. I know he says YouTube Yarda. Yeah, he does. You know what I mean? He's pretty much doing a lot of interviews with Swifty, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get into he's not Mexican. Don't start with that because once I say Swifty, then people are automatically start saying, "Hey, but he ain't Mexican. He ain't look." Let's not be the raza that's gonna shit on other brown raza. We don't do that here, man. So cálmase. And if you did get that vibe, now Chale Street, man. Chale Street. Hell no. We'll shit on you before we shit on the raza. Not like the anti-raza community. That dude with the mask, he needs to get in the ring, run the fade. I'm calling that dude out, man. We need to run a friendly. We need to run that friendly. You know what I mean? We need to get that straightened up. Let's just straighten business out and do it like grown men and not the yipping and the yapping. Because in the Lord's month, you want to disrespect them. That's a bad look. So how about you make it right and let's just run it? A quick friendly. We'll do it. Just give me the area code. Give me the area code, and then I'll give you like 3 options. That's it. I'm not coming deep. I'm not even coming with no fucking entourage. My damn self. But usually I do travel with my family. I'm a family man. That's why I travel with my family. So usually I'm with my family. That's who I'm with. Let's run a friendly. Comparator. No, comparator, he gets it's like a he it's a comedy of what he does. The sushi place, they splash water on him, he's soaking wet. Um, I don't know. Is that his sushi place? Because someone else said nah, they were just he says it's his, but it's really under someone else's LLC that he ain't doing business like that. I don't know. Mikey, when's the next content creator? I'm thinking February, man. I'm thinking February. To be honest, here at the local, we always do Valentine's Day, little chingazos. So, you know, we'll always have, we'll have RV4 come through, Team RV4, Salad Bowl, Selena's Boxing Club, MXN, Mexican Boxing. Just those 4 gyms right there are probably the biggest in the town, bro. Those 4 gyms I just mentioned right now run the whole fucking town when it comes to boxing. They run the whole, that means they know everyone. They're tied into rest in peace Max Garcia, who just passed away, Selena's legend coach. Tied into him. They held his commemoration service right there at the gym, man. I couldn't go. I was working all weekend again. That's right. That's right. Hypocrite. A ton of nominees. The hypocrite. That's true. AA. That's true. And always here, I don't have anyone blocked, man. This fucking chat, you guys, this chat's open for everyone, man. People that have moderators, don't worry about it, man. It's the internet. Nothing crazy needs to get whacked. If someone needs to get whacked, then just whack them. But the YouTube Yarda Awards, I'm going to finish it like this. Let me give you the back history before I end it. It started 3 years ago, the Cholo Trucker and the Gunner fight. Okay. OG, triple OG. I've had the privilege to interview him. I have an interview on my channel with him. I don't know any other channel he did an interview for. He liked the rebranding, and we knew each other off the YouTube thing. Let's just keep it like that. He made the slogan, but when he did a couple videos on certain cats like Alvin didn't like it. And since of course, if he looks at it like he's talking shit and however he sees it, that doesn't take away from OG triple OG always keeping it a buck. He always kept it a buck. So that's why some people haven't acknowledged him, but you have to acknowledge the founder. So I acknowledged it last year. I'm gonna acknowledge it this year on the video. He's the creator, the coin maker, the fucking trademarker. So yeah, there's a lot of content this year. Oh, and then here we are now, and this is probably the longest break I've seen him take a break, but it's all good. And anyone can pretty much land on the Yarda. Anyone can land on the Yarda. The buses don't stop coming. There's 10,000 YouTube channels made every day. The buses don't stop coming. but they're coming on and seeing what's established already. And usually they're going to fall into like two camps: people that don't want to hear the facts, don't want to hear evidence, they don't want to hear facts, or the other ones, nah, let's just be the cool kids of the internet. Buzz209 says, you know how I'm pulling up MTP 408. If you guys run that one, let me let you know. Buzz is pulling up in about 5 black Suburbans, and they all look like kill shot MMA. Damn, I seen that rumble they got into with kill shot at the Masvidal event. That was crazy, man. It was a little bit unnecessary. I do have to say that. I mean, when you throw punches, I mean, fuck, you got about 50, 100 cameras. It really had to go there if you're going to get down in front of 50 cameras. I'll tell you that. To where we're at now with where OG Triple OG did a video and he's saying, you know what, with EBK, he's on the mesa. Chemo's on the mesa. And then me, I've been there since the beginning of the whole YouTube Yarda thing. And since Alvin, I don't like Alvin either. He probably was feeling both of us shitting on his head. And then he's going to say that he has it, but he went to juvenile hall 3 times. And there's something established, kind of like in the Sicilian Mafia. Did you know in the Sicilian Mafia in the beginning, if you didn't done any time, you couldn't even join? And they'd probably look at juvenile hall time back then as like some, I don't know, like orphanage shit, maybe. So it's not that, and it wouldn't qualify you. Oh, hey, Mikey, you train at Dreamland? No, bro. I haven't trained over there, but in 2019, my last fight, I actually fought someone from Dreamland. And that's when they had the Masters. Ask Coach Jesse. He hosted for Manny Fernandez. He hosted Manny Fernandez, another buddy of mine out of Vegas. He hosted a Masters tournament at Dreamland, and I think it was in 19. And I fought. That was the last time I fought there. So no, I've only fought against his fighters, bro. You know, because we're trying to match up. You know what I mean? Especially when I was still already 35, I was still fighting. At that point, the Lions, they're already turned pro. You know what I mean? I'm just hanging around because I like throwing hands and shit. You know, it's therapeutic, man. But no, I fought someone, and it was a southpaw, Boricua dude, Puerto Rican dude, and I put it. Oh, that's the one I have on YouTube, man. Go look it up. I have a round on YouTube. That's Dreamland, and so it was unanimous decision because I walked them down the whole time. You know, people didn't know I have a little bit of footwork, man. People didn't know I could draw back and counter right and still sidestep. They thought I was gonna be like fat footed like Benavidez. No, I say I fight like Benavidez with my balls, but I move. I could use the ring. And if I feel I'm stronger with you, then yeah, I'll ragdoll you too, you know? But who's you know what's crazy is I think yeah, I gave him that name. Mexicans, we give nicknames, man, and it sticks. And we're notorious, man. We give fucking nicknames. I heard a comedy guy said his tío cumbia. His tío cumbia. And he said, you know why? He said because he had a dislocated hip, and every time he walked, it looked like he was dancing cumbia. Oh man, wow. So yeah, it's he looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Matter of fact, when he does thumbnails, he looks like he needs a rabies shot, man. Kind of crazy. Marvelous Clown the Mole, and then the next day, he had an upside down pyramid carved out. You could tell Theo Chewy just did that shit in the backyard with a fishing knife. Crazy, huh? Some people it gets to them, man. Almost 50 years old, self-esteem issues. I don't know. Oh, yes. That one has to be on there. If not, I'm gonna make sure it is. Wait. I'm glad you reminded me about that one. The touchy thing. I know. Again, to him, it'll be like, yeah, they're just talking shit, eh? All I'm saying is you would have wrecked the fucking car. The grocery store, Cali Mac grocery store car, like 4 times this year. No, I think I'm gonna end up getting into politics. Probably. Fuck it. No, I think I'm gonna get in. Too many people. I'm rubbing around all the city council members. They're already planning it in my ear. The blood, the future of Salinas, and I know they're trying to pull on me. Like I told the security partner at the Paradigm fight. He stayed at the hotel with me, and the congressman called me up. And when I got off, I told him, "Hey, they're trying to pull you deeper in politics, man. Get GOP and this and that." And then it's funny what he said. The partner, he goes, "Yeah, just like prison." That was hilarious, you guys. Man, I was on the endless list. I know, man, but let's not make the whole show about him neither, man. Because again, you know, they're saying the show now it looks like a halfway house. Is that true? Everyone will fail a test, huh? Oh yeah, someone sent me a clip. Oh, Alvin's trying to blow on some smoke. He thinks he's in the '90s. P Diddy. He probably would have came out in a fucking P Diddy video. Absolutely. You don't think he fucking Alvin, if he would have got a call from P Diddy a whiles back before all this hit the fan, you don't think Alvin would be on that video? Shit. Would have came back with a case of oil. Such a good boy. Aquí tengo mis perros, cabrones, man. ¿Qué más quiero, man? All right, we're at the 45-minute mark. Let me read some more comments. I mean, yeah, there's the answer. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I ain't giving that fucking dude anything. And no, it's not that he's not Mexican. So cálmase, man. How many times you guys went after me for that shit? Well, it's because I put that in the sampler. So you know, Aho. Alvin, I'm the king. Exactly. The thumbnails are ridiculous, and then you have everyone there who's, to be honest, never caught the bus. And I'm not saying that like it's something. I'm just saying because that's how they come off. Huh? I'm telling you, like that's the loser shit you don't even want to talk about. Like Marvelous said on his last episode, he said, "Yeah, people want to know that about the Marvelous story. They want to know about the bus rides and the this and then that. But you got to do it like Gold Toes. Don't give it all up front. You're fucking telling, you're giving up the story before it can even become a Netflix paycheck." Let me see. Last comments. Yeah, shout out Coach Jesse. Yeah, yeah, and he knows Danny. He knows Danny. They're hermanos, man. 1977 girl. I appreciate you, amiga. Gracias for tapping in. Cali Mac Burgers. I just seen it in Mexico way. I came back and Marvelous called it Cali Mac grocery store, but it's Max with 2 X's. So but still, it is what it is. You guys, it's Christmas week. I hope you're blessed. It's still Jesus is the reason for the season. Don't forget the whole thing this week is unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. No se te olvide, cabrones. Hit that like button on your way out. I'm gonna tap back in with the familia, you guys. Saludos to the Central Cali from the 760. Oh, that's right, the 760. No, pues, güey, es pariente, güey. Allá tengo familia. Allá tengo familia, güey. Jumping up and down like. Oh, you mean Baby Sinclair? I know, man. It's crazy. No, now he's just pulling anyone there. It looks like he has a panel of 19-year-olds, and I'm like, what do these dudes look like? They look like a bunch of paint sniffers. I don't know. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll tap back in with the familia. I'm out. Little Mike's in the casa. That's right, my boy. I'm out. Feliz dia a todos. And going into the weekend, have a blessed weekend. I'll catch you guys on YouTube Land. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.